Hey everybody, this is Snapskip with Bridge Street Mining Company, and today I'm continuing the month of October scary games thing that we're doing, or that at least I'm doing. Maybe Dude Caller will get into it too, but for right now, yeah. And I'm doing the game White Knight, if I haven't mentioned it, and you obviously can see that I am. I have done Dark Echo so far, Darkwood, and I've done Devilry. And I possibly will maybe do Colat as well, if that's how you pronounce it. That kind of looks like a neat game too. Like, I was really intrigued by it. And I think I might round things out pretty well. So far, some of the games have just been tense, and other games scary as all friggin' crap. Definitely so far, the one that bothered me the most was probably Devilry, as far as being making me uncomfortable with horror. The other two weren't quite so bad. I did get frazzled by like jump scares and stuff, but Devilry was probably the worst, just because it's all supernatural stuff, and I don't know. I think it's harder with supernatural scares to kind of get past them sometimes, because you're talking like unexplained stuff that has no explanation sometimes. Anyways, let's get into this. This game has a really cool look and set in a really interesting time period, so I'm gonna jump right in. Yep, new game. Believe this takes place in the 1930s. It kind of has the Sin City black and white style look, and little film noir-y, like, you know, like there's like narration, almost like an old detective movie, like a Bogart movie.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
Don't drink and drive. Not like this guy. Oh, I thought he was behind the wheel of a car. I don't know why I thought it was behind the wheel of a car. I just assumed. Or he will be, probably. Nice. Really cool look. Shouldn't be doing that. Or are we gonna get to drive? Maybe not. Maybe it'll just be a cutscene. Oh, hey, we are driving, kind of. Yeah, it doesn't let us go off-road or anything. But we have some control. I like the credits here at the beginning. This is kind of cool. Boston, 5 miles.
Eternity.
It's kind of funny they're putting the credits at the beginning because, like, movies from that time period did have credits at the beginning. Okay. Is there any way to speed this up? Yeah, I don't have like an acceleration button. I think we're getting to where the game's actually going to start though, really. Yeah, it looks like the signs have stopped. We're on a bridge. Oh, what's that? It's a ghost car. No, looked like a person crossing, but not really. It looked like an apparition, possibly because
The shock was still echoing in my bones,
yeah.
as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Okay, so were you talking about the ghost girl? So that was obviously a ghost. Or did you actually hit someone at some point in your life and you have all this guilt and that's why you drink? Oh, jeez. Despite the pain. Okay. Couldn't find her body. That's because she didn't have a body. You could see through her and she was glowing. She was like almost glowing green. Okay. Really wants me to go to this gate. Oh, his whole journal process is displayed as like a paper. That's cool. Who was that girl that crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind, but I was wounded and I needed help. Well, that would explain why you're about to walk into like this really, definitely probably haunted manor. This is another illegal thing you shouldn't do. Breaking and entering. Drinking and driving, breaking and entering. Don't do those.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
It's kind of hard from this angle to get him exactly in the right spot. What's that? No, I get that. I think I hit the wrong button. Okay. The landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
Okay. Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. Well, I'm not a woman, but I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town, trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cold, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich? Only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum by the Graham slaughterhouse. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Oh, you want some of that, don't you? Oh no. I was trying to go for the bottle. Seeing if he would take it. Yeah, it doesn't look like there'd be a key over here. I need things to interact with in order to find a key. So, let's see. What can we interact with? The arm came from a marble structure, but there was no key in sight. Statue. Let's go see the statue. Because that's probably where the arm came from. Well, that's odd. That was an odd way to find a key. I was gonna look in like a flower pot or under a doormat.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary, to open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help.
Think this is the way I want to go? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it is this way. Yep, it's back this way. Alright, come on, man. Come on. Pull it together. It's only a car accident. Walk it off. You don't want to get in one, you shouldn't drink and drive. Yep, there we go.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. A smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Okay. Yes, let's try and call some police or hospital. You ain't doing so hot.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
What just happened? Oh, jeez.
This cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Ooh. I hope this isn't like Don't Starve, where like the second I end up in the dark, I'm like in trouble. Oh yeah, let's pick up more matches. Matches are our friends. Some African mask, a wooden face. Wooden face, what about a soul? I didn't see all that. A wooden face without a soul. Okay, that's what it was. Thought that's what it said. What is in here? Alright, now let's go back into the other room and explore the other room fully. There's a hat. A man was living here. Because women don't wear hats, like, ever. Although that was a man's hat, but... yeah, try the door, at least. I need help. And it was in there. Yeah, I don't want to waste these, but we do have to explore. The mountain landscape couldn't soothe me. Alright, we got light. Let's, can I put this out? Nope, I've got to walk around like an idiot with a match with the light on. I shake my hand and put it out. Not waste it. Oh, let's go over here. Encyclopedias. The edge was hardly readable. Well, how'd you know it was an encyclopedia? I couldn't forget that sound. Alright. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it as a chill went down my spine? The entrance door locked itself behind me. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to read every single one of these. Looks like I missed something there. Possibly. Oh, I missed stuff here, too. I guess there's more I could have done. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that unless I need to do a recap or something. That's probably how we'll do that. So let's go into this first door we opened. Match is probably going to go out. Yep, I knew it. Alright, there's something kind of glowy over here. Oh, I had more than enough. I can only carry 12. What if I want more than 12? Well, okay, la-di-da. Box full of old science books. Comes darkness. The time came when we stood counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past nine years. How many unemployed and families ended. That doesn't sound right. Families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them. Thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1929. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith, and we stopped counting because I thought it said the wire. These were just figures because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time. And today, some think they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there somewhere. And right in this room, possibly? Ooh, there's a camera. Okay. Yeah, see, that worries me. Soothing aura was surrounding the lunar goddess. Ooh, hold on. Oh, there's got to be a light switch somewhere. So I can see a light right there above me. Wish I'd found that earlier. The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. That's kind of a cool save mechanic. Sitting in a chair. Well, let's save our game.
Are you there?
Oh. As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run, and that's the X button for me. Kind of need this over here. What the? That was really weird. Oh. Trying to. There it is. I was locked on this side. Oh, see, there's more stuff in here. William is 7 today. He is with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as they will be my only chance to make a man out of him. To make him embrace the Venture Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him. And may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Okay. Cannot go into the library yet. Alright. So let's head back this way. Oh, hi there.
Help me.
Who was it? Or what was it?
Well,
In my
gonna...
world, women didn't glow like the moon.
Yeah.
And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
Was that open before? That was not open before. All these doors are open, and I did not leave them open. I am so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I am just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. Okay. An original copy of Debussy Clair de Lune. Chester's diary excerpts. I watch them from behind the vapors of my whiskey, drunk men and women who bark at each other like animals. They grab and bite each other in a preposterous parade that seems to arouse them. I am outraged, and yet I am jealous of the foolishness, their ability to just forget everything in this game. Yeah, it is a game. Then there's the lovers, leaning and whispering to each other amidst the chaos, confident that their words would find their way to the mind of their significant other. I dream of being in his place, drinking in her words. What could she say to me? What would answer? Would I tell her I love her? Maybe I wouldn't say a word. Maybe I would hit her. I could be her son. I could be the son of all women. Well, that was odd. The globe was covered with scribbling. That'd be the work of a child. Or pictures. We got a phonograph over here, it looks like. Probably going to play music. Alright, that really makes me nervous, the way the music gets. The gramophone.
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Jeez, what did you do the night before, man? To where you're, like, willing to accept all this weird stuff going on. Dearest William, you wanted to know more about me. Last time I didn't tell you everything. The letter will make up for this. When I arrive in California in 1930, I am only 18. This is a marvelous place, and the weather is so nice. I spend hours on the beach, astonished to see how brown my Norwegian skin can become. In the evening, I hang near the jazz clubs. In the afternoon, I watch people play on the beach, humming the tunes I heard the night before. Sometimes I try to sing louder than the waves. That's a good exercise. My English is quickly improving thanks to the American songs I already knew in Oslo. At the time, I am barely aware of the social misery that is devouring your country. I am young. I want to be beautiful, to meet people my age, and to sing. In Los Angeles, at the Spice Club, I meet the members of a jazz band. They are talented and funny. We play all night. I forget about the hour and about my parents. They even call the police. At the end of the night, the musicians tells me they are, that's worded funny too. They are looking for a singer and that they want me. I can hardly believe it. Have you ever felt that you finally belonged somewhere? It feels fantastic. It sure does. Good for you, lady. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me get those matches. Those sweet, sweet matches. I'm running low. There's another table there. Hey, there's a chair. We can save. Looks like we can save, right? Isn't that where we save? No, you're not going to let me save? The portrait of a woman had been cut with a knife. Well, that's really impolite to do to, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. What's this? Woozy, what's it? News? The economic royalists complain that we seek to overthrow... Man, there's a lot of reading in this. The institution of America. What they really complain of is that we seek to take away their power of allegiance to America, to American institutions, requires the overthrow of this kind of power. In vain they seek to hide behind the flag and the Constitution. In their blindness they forget what the flag and the Constitution stand for. Now, as always, they stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not subjugation, and against a dictatorship by mob rule and the overprivileged alike. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's kind of a cool quote. Okay, light the freaking match, light the freaking match. Don't need any crap. Yeah, alright, so I've looked at all this. Let's go see if we can see what's going on with this glowing lady in the other room here. Whoa, whoa.
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest.
Okay, Solitary Sun's
Was it real?
poetry, the last thing I had on mind.
Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
That kind of made it seem like there was something there, but... For the lack of sleep erodes your sanity as well as your memory. I hereby decide to put the kitchen key in this book of recipes Father loves so much. It is in the library and won't move from there, which will prevent you from having to make extra keys again. Please start by trying not to lose this note. Your devoted servant, yourself, William. The menu for the dinner seemed to be good. Wait, let me look at that again. Good 20 years late. Okay. Alright, let's keep looking. Why? Oh, we need to turn the light on in order to do that, so we gotta find the light switch. Let's pick up matches. Another door. There's doors everywhere. There we go. It looked broken, but not dangerous. Oh, it looked broken and dangerous. Well, let's keep pushing it then. The door is blocked from the other side. Okay, so that solves that dilemma of which way to go. The fireplace could be an alley, but I need to find some wood. Could be an alley, okay, yeah. It's an odd thing to say about a fireplace.
Locked. Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
So, I think I've played for about 20 minutes now. And, it's kind of about where I like to keep the videos. So I'm gonna make my way back. Where the heck am I going? I'm gonna make my way back to the other room. I'm gonna try and find a chair to save my game in. Maybe go back to, go all the way back to that other room with the easy chair. Wish I could just save in this one. Didn't give me the option. Alright, cool. I guess then my next step would be to go through those double doors, but we've been playing for a little bit. We kind of get the idea. We haven't seen anything like really scary yet, but I can see the potential, especially with the way the music kind of picks up when the matches go out. I would say this game is more intriguing and kind of mysterious more than it is scary so far, but I still like it. Still definitely gonna play it. My game is saved, so I will see you guys next time. Check out some of the other kind of horror, like October games that I'm playing. Check out just more Bridge Street mining shows. Dude Collar's got some series he's doing. He's doing SimCity. We've got all our regular Minecraft, like our main server that we're doing. We should have our own like modded server that we're putting together and hopefully doing soon. We are doing kind of Sparkler and Cherry Bomb, but BRG is in the process of moving those around to different service providers. So like we've kind of had a lapse in those series, but we'll get back to it. And I have plenty of stuff going on: GTA, Rocket League. I've got my Transistor series, which I should be picking back up. I talked to Sci Guy. We should have more episodes of Don't Starve coming, which not a lot of people seem to watch that, but we definitely enjoy doing it, so we're going to get back to that. And there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff from me, so there's plenty of videos for you to watch. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.